Good day, good day, good day, good day. Today we are going to look at another section of technical mathematics that is called finance, growth and decay. Then we know under finance we are dealing with simple interest, we are dealing with the compound interest, we are dealing with straight line depreciation, reducing balance depreciation, we are dealing with timeline, where we have more than 2 or 3 interest rates. Then we are also dealing with hire purchase. That is the overview of finance, growth and decay. Then the paper that we have in front of us, it is from Free State, November 2024, grade 11. Then we are going to do this paper together so that we unpack all important aspects of this question paper. Then question number 8, it reads as follows. It says, Mrs. B received a large inheritance and wants to invest the money for retirement. It says further, Bank X offers a nominal interest rate of 7.9% compounded monthly, and Bank Y offers an interest rate of 8.1%. 8.1, we are required to write down the formula that can be used to determine the effective interest rate. Students, candidates, please in this regard, use your formula sheet. In the formula sheet under finance, growth and decay, there is a formula that can be used to determine the effective interest rate. That formula, it says I, which is I effective, the formula says I effective, which is effective interest rate, that is said to be equal to, then open bracket, it says 1 plus I divided by M, close bracket, all to power of M minus 1. That is the formula in the formula sheet that can be used to determine the I effective. Remember, under technical maths and mathematics, we have 2 types of interest rate that we can have that will be required to convert. It is the I effective, which is effective interest rate, and what is called nominal interest rate. Now, this is the I effective, which is effective interest rate. When you are given effective interest rate, you are going to substitute where you see I effective. Then the I that you see inside this formula, it is for I nominal. The I that you see inside here, it is the nominal interest rate. Nominal. It is the nominal interest rate. Then M and the M, they represent the same thing. These 2 M, they represent what is called the compounding period. Remember, under technical maths and mathematics, we have different compounding period. We know that it can be compounded daily, it can be compounded weekly, it can be compounded monthly, it can be compounded quarterly, it can be compounded semi-annually, and it can be compounded per annum. Then the M, it represents what is called the compounding period. Then mark allocation for this one, it will be 1 mark there. Then we proceed to look at 8.2. In 8.2, it says, hence, candidate, when the question says hence, reuse your previous answer here in 8.1. What is our previous answer? It is the formula for I effective. It means before we read the entire question, we are going to write what we have under 8.1, which is the formula for I effective. Then we are going to say I, which is I effective, that is said to be equal to, in bracket, 1 plus m or plus I divide by m, close bracket, all to power of m minus 1. That's why the question says here, hence. For us to answer this question, we are going to use our previous answer. What is our previous answer? It was the formula for I effective. Then it says, calculate the effective interest rate. In this case, we are looking for I effective. And if you are looking for I effective, it means I nominal must be what? Must be given to you. Then it says, calculate the effective interest rate for Bank X. Let us go and read about Bank X. Here is Bank X. The statement for Bank X, here it is. It says Bank X offers the nominal interest rate of 7.9% here, compounded monthly. This compounded monthly, it is what? Our compounding period. Then from this formula, let us what? Substitute. In bracket, 1 plus. Remember here, we have I nominal in percentage divided by the compounding period. Since well that is the case, you first have to divide this nominal interest rate by 100% first. Then in a nutshell, what I'm saying is you are going to say 7.9 divided by 100% first. Then we have what is called 0.079. Then divide. After you have divided by 100%, which is our nominal interest rate given to us here. After that, you are going to divide by the compounding period. Here it's M. What is M? Compounded monthly. Then how many months do we have in a year? We have 12 months in the year. Then we are going to divide here by 12. Close bracket, all to power of what? Of 12. Let me write that 12 again. 12, then minus what? Minus 1. Then we are going to substitute everything that we see there using our calculator. 1 plus in bracket 0.079 divided by 12, close bracket, all to power of 12 minus 1. Then we have 0.082. Then here we have I effective in a number form. Remember, it is interest rate, it must be in percentage. Then to convert it to percentage, we are going to multiply everything here by 100%. Then the I effective, it will be equal to, then multiply by 100%, it gives us 8.2%. 8.2%. That is our I effective. Mark allocation there, 3 marks there. 1 mark for correct substitution, 1 mark for 0.08, and 1 mark for I effective in a percentage form. That is that. So far, easy peasy. 4 marks given for Mahala there. Right, we proceed to 8.3. In 8.3, it says, which bank offers a better investment? Now, we have Bank X that offers the I effective of 8.2%, and we have Bank Y that offers the same effective interest rate of 8.1. We can see that 8.2 is greater than 8.1, meaning that we check the interest rate. This one is 8.2 and this one is 8.1. Which one is 8.2? It is Bank X. It means Bank X, it gives us a better investment because we check what? We check the interest rates. Then we are going to say Bank X. Bank X offers a better interest rate. 1 mark there, given for Mahala there. Then we proceed 8.4. In 8.4, it says, write down the formula to determine the investment with a compound interest. Now here, they are saying go to the formula sheet and pick the formula for compound interest. Now from the formula sheet, the formula says A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus I close bracket all to power of what? Of n. 1 mark there. 1 mark given for Mahala there. We are fine. I hope, comrades, we are still fine in this regard. That is 8.4. 1 mark given for Mahala again. Then 8.5. 8.5. It says Mrs. B decides to invest an amount of 50,000 rand with Bank Z that offers an interest rate of 8% per annum compounded quarterly. How much money will be in her account after a period of what? 9 years. Now, the key word comes here, compounded. When you see the word compounded, when you read financial mathematics statement, it says to you, you must use the compound interest formula. Please, I repeat, when you see the keyword compounded, it says for this question, you must use the compound interest formula. The one that we have written in 8.4, we are going to rewrite the same formula that says A, that is equal to P in bracket 1 plus I close bracket all to power of what? Of n. Now, what does each letter indicate here? Let's start with the P. The P under financial maths, we call it the principal amount. In a nutshell, or in a simple term, principal amount is an amount that you have currently or right now that you want to invest. I'll repeat. Principal amount is an amount that you have and you want to invest that particular amount. Then I is an interest rate given in percentage from a financial institution. Then N is the number of years that it will take for that particular investment. Then A, it is called an accumulated amount. This is an amount that you are going to receive when the investment ends. It means you get that amount at the end of the investment. Then in this case, they are looking for how much Mrs. B going to get after 9 years. It means in this case, what are we looking for? We are looking for accumulated. Remember, accumulated is an amount that you don't have, but you are going to receive that amount after a certain number of what? Of years. Then we call it accumulated. P is an amount that you want to that you have and you want to invest it at that particular time. In this case, the P, it will be equal to 50,000 rand. Then where we see P, we are going to substitute 50,000 rand that Mrs. B have at this present what? At this present time. Then we have our 50,000 rands here. Then in bracket 1 plus. Then remember, we have the compounding period here. Then the first thing that we are going to do is to divide this interest rate by 100% first. Then we are going to say 8 divided by 100%, which gives us 0.08. That is what we have. 0.08. Then since when we have the compounding period, we are going to divide this interest rate by the compounding period that says compounded quarter. Then quarters means 3 months. Then how many 3 months do we have in 1 year? There are 4 3 months in a year. Then we are going to divide by the number of 3 months. In this case, it's a 4. Close bracket. Then the investment takes 9 years. Then it goes back to say how many quarters, how many 3 months do we have in 9 years? To have that, we start to say how many quarters do we have in a year? We have 4 quarters. Then 4 quarters of the year, we are going to multiply it with the number of years for this particular investment. In this case, it will be 9 years. Then accumulated amount for Mrs. B after 9 years, it will be equal to. Then 50,000 rand invested by Mrs. B, 1 plus divide by 1 plus 0.08 divide by 4, all to power of 4 multiplied by 9. Then after 9 years, Mrs. B will receive an amount of 101,000. Mrs. B going to receive 101,994. Comma 3.7 cents. That C is for cents. 101,994.37 cents. That is the total amount that Mrs. B going to get at the end of 9-year period. Then we are going to go further to look at 8.6 in our next video. Thank you so much.